Hello everyone and welcome to TWW's Gaming Zone. As you can see, today we are gonna try something different than the Legacy Challenge. We are gonna try to play a Warhammer Total War battle. As you can see, it's Clan Angron versus Crooked Moon. And the reason why I want to make this is because I've been played Warhammer as a tabletop game for many years. So I want to try to apply some of my experience and learned tactics into this game and see if it works. It could be a sort of a strategic guide to you guys to how actually to use, in this case, the Dwarfs, because I'm going to play Dwarfs. So let's see how this goes, and let's hope I don't get my behind whooped by goblins. I've chosen to make the Crooked Moon a primarily goblin army because, well, it's Gasnik, so he would have, just goblins. So goblins and a few monsters just to make it a little harder on me. So let's see how this goes. Yes, now we're just waiting for the loading screen. Okay, let's see. Now we're gonna place our units here. Let's see. What I usually do in this game is I find some hilly position, and on the hills I place all my war machines, because it's always good to have them on a hill so they can shoot further and it's harder to get to. And then in front of them I always place my range units. In this case it's Thunderers, because I prefer to use Thunderers rather than Quarrelers. Quarrelers is cool, but I would rather have my Rangers run around with the crossbows than have a unit of Quarrelers. What I do is I'm gonna take these two and then I'm gonna disable the skirmish mode because it's not functional in this one. We have to make sure they stay here and guard the war machines. Then we're gonna take our Rangers, and I'm lucky enough to actually have a nice spot here for actually hiding my Rangers. So my Rangers is gonna hide here in the forest so no one can see him. And then we're gonna build up our battle line in front. Now I don't know if I want the Rangers to be that low. Maybe I'll put them up further. This depends on where my battle line is gonna be and how we're gonna defend us. So we're gonna have the Rangers defending us through this area. So my plan is that we are gonna make some units stay here, because the goblins will try to outmaneuver us, and that's what we're gonna avoid. So the first thing I always do is I just take my hammers, which is the personal bodyguards of the general. If you know the fluff of dwarfs, you know they are personal bodyguards of the king and generals in that matter. So I'm gonna take Belligar Ironhammer, my absolute favorite dwarven general. I love to play with him. The only reason I don't play that much with him is because Clan Angron's campaign is really hard. But it's fun, and I love Belligar Ironhammer. He's my absolute favorite dwarven general. And besides them, I'm gonna place, let's see, they're great weapon dudes, so I usually just play some hand weapon dwarfs. Regular dwarfs is fine, because we just need something to cover the flanks of our hammers, and they are great for it. And then we can take our great weapon axemen, place them next to here, so we kinda got a balance between great weapons and hand weapons, because great weapons is good for killing big things. And then I'm gonna take my Longbeards and place them right next to here. And that's because Longbeards have an ability that makes any dwarf in an area around them have a better moral, so they don't flee as fast. And then I'm gonna grab my Ironbreakers, because they are excellent at blocking a flank, because they are the dwarf's equivalent of a knight or a tank, if you want to call it that. Then I'm gonna grab my Slayers, and I'm gonna place the Slayers on this side, turning them this way, because we need them to hunt down big nasty beasts. That's their primary mission. So I'm gonna place my Rangers up here instead, because we need someone who's hidden. And we also got some units here who's actually sort of hidden. You can't really get to them, and you have to go through the Rangers before you can actually reach this flank. So unless the Gobbos is gonna go all this way around here, on the backside, we should get pretty covered. So what I'm gonna place him like this, so we kinda help cover our flank, so they can't outflank us and run into our machines, because we don't want that. And then let's just grab the Slayers and just put him a little lower here, that's fine. So we kinda make this kind of a trappy area where we can get our Slayers to hit in and destroy something big and nasty. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab everything except war machines and Rangers. Then I'm gonna make them put them in guard mode, so they keep staying where they were and don't pursue the enemy, because they can split our battle line up, and we don't want the battle line to be split. And that should be it. Yeah. So let's start this nice battle and see what happens. So as you can see, I have positioned me here, so I got a pretty good overview of my enemy, and my war machines could probably hit some of the enemies right now. Then we're gonna fast forward, because I don't want to wait for them to get to me, because I'm dwarfs. I don't march forward to my enemies. I let the enemy come to me. That's how a dwarf tactic works the best way. Just let the enemy come to you. It's much easier this way. Now, they do have a lot of nasty critters. You see in the front they got trolls coming close, and I really want my troll slayers to hit them and kill them, because it will be better than the rest of my army. But let's see how that goes, because it could be challenging to get there. Now they have chariots who are range based, as I remember, so they're probably just gonna scoot around and just make my life miserable. There we go. Ah, they attack my lord. You see, they got some wolf chariots here as well. Oh yeah, they've spotted my rangers. Well, that's a way to guard our flank. You see what I said? Okay, maybe we should go back to normal speed now. You see, they want to outmaneuver me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these troll slayers and just make them fly towards the trolls, because these are guarding this flank. And we got Ironbreakers right there. They should do it. Oh, that's Longbeards? Oh, I thought it was Ironbreakers. Oh, they switched places. Yeah, okay. It's too late to change that now. As you can see, this Ironbreakers here is guarding us from the Wolf Riders who try to outmaneuver us over here. And then we can see we got our hammers who are fighting a tough fight here. Oh. Squicks is not a fun thing to fight, I would like to add. Okay, let's see. We should try to use some of our runes to help us. Let's give our hammers a ward save. Let's see. Oh, we can't do anything right now. But as you can see, my Ironbreakers here is guarding my flank pretty good. Let's see what else we got. We got some dwarfs just waiting. They are just guarding their battle line. As you can see, most of the goblin army is actually fleeing right now. The only thing who's causing me some nasty trouble is that damn giant. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Better Ironhammer, take him out, take him out, take him out. You see, Trolls is heading towards this unit as well. That's a great weapon, guys, so that's cool. We can deal with that, that's fine. It's a lot of damage. As you can see, we got our Ironbreakers here with explosive charges, which just makes it even better. Okay, I think we can just rearrange our flanks a bit here, because we kind of pushed them. This Skarsnik is coming close. I want Belliger Ironhammer to duel him. Come on, Belliger Ironhammer. Duel the bastard. Duel him. Okay, let's get the rune of slowness on. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just put it on the Night Goblin. It's fine. You see, my Rangers is just running around and hoping not to get too close to the enemy. Okay, let's see. Let's grab them here and let's place them over here so they can help this one. You see, my Slayers is just fighting. fighting! No, 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 no. You keep fighting the trolls. That's what you're there for. Oh, the giant is turned back. Oh my, that's not good. Let's close this gap with some warriors. We don't want them to get too close to our units here. Oh, it seems like a flank here just broke down for me. Oh no. Well, that's okay. It seems like we got some much needed damage on. I'm gonna let the thunders just shoot and destroy anything attacking our vehicles. That's fine. That's cool. The giant is dead. That's cool. I think we lost our troll slayers, but that's okay. Troll slayers have one purpose in life: die gloriously in battle. And they did. Oh, my Rangers is not having it. It's there, it's not good being a Ranger right now. Okay, maybe we should push our Rangers over here. Well, one of them is fleeing now. That's understandable. Nasty thing. Let's see, route navigation. Let's throw it on. I think it's. Let's put them on those. It'll give us a one save against Messi. Okay, Big Iron Hammer, I think we are just about to get you back. There you go. As you can see, my battle line is almost intact, so this idea of placing yourself on a hill, making this, you know, kind of fortification of troops in front of you, is the one that's actually working for us. As you can see, not much of my battle line was disturbed, and I did beat them off and make them flee. I did take some heavy casualties. I lost both my units of Slayers. That's okay. Slayers are for one purpose. They fight big things, hopefully die in a glorified death. That's their wish, and that's how they work. Now we lost a unit of Rangers. Well, that wasn't really our purpose. We kind of wanted both Ranger units to survive this, but well, they fled. But they did help defend some of our war machines and actually distracted the enemy to do it. As you can see, I did take a lot of casualties, but I'm still relatively intact. Even though these two were switched around, I wanted the Longbeards to be here and the Ironbreakers to be here. I don't know, probably when I shifted them over to cover the flank, I'm guessing. But right now we are just chilling, taking it easy. Because, well, this was a fast battle, you know. But it's understandable because it's goblins. Goblins really, they don't have much of a moral, and as long as you just beat them fast, then well, that's how it's gonna go. So that was just kind of the first try here to give you a strategic guide for the Dwarfs. And this worked, as you can see, quite good. I only lost 2 units of Slayers and a unit of Rangers. I'm still sad about the Ranger unit now. I didn't want to lose that one, but that's how it is. That's how it is. So I think next time I'm gonna do a strategic guide. I think we're gonna up it a bit. So we're gonna fight orcs next time, probably, because orcs is a little more of a challenge than goblins. But you know, this was kind of a grudge match, because there's a grudge between Big Ironhammer and Skarsnik, and we did actually kill Skarsnik. He got killed by a cannon or a grudge thrower. It was a machine who killed him. This is pretty cool. So well, this was kind of my strategic guide to Dwarfs, and as you can see, it worked quite well. I made that. But next time I think we're gonna fight orcs, because that's gonna be more challenging. This was just a test to try, see if my strategy and tactics actually work, which it did. So let's see, let's just end the battle here. We got a close victory. You see, so it wasn't really an overwhelming victory we got, and well, it's understandable. We lost a little too many units. So yeah, well, I think that was it. So if you like this kind of videos for my YouTube channel, then please leave a comment down below. maybe come with some suggestions or ideas to who I should try to fight. Maybe let's just go with dwarfs for now. What should the dwarfs try? I think next time I'm gonna try orcs, see if it's more challenging. And I'm listening to any good suggestions from you. Let's see how that's gonna go. So please leave some suggestions and comments down below. And if you like this, then just give it a little click in the like button. And if you want me to do more of this kind of stuff, then please subscribe. And to all of you out there, have a great day. And I'll see you in next time. I'm gonna do some Warhammer Total War. Bye!